Okay, so this is my first time ever doing something like this. I have been called by God to deliver my story, or at least part of it. I'm 33 years old. I'm from Oklahoma City. And my whole life, all I have done was drugs, run from God, anything I could to pull myself further away from God. Now, in saying that, I want to say this. If God can do the amazing things that He has done in my life, that I've allowed Him to do in my life, then I really hope this message will help someone else. For the last 22 years, I've done nothing but drugs. I've stolen. I've robbed people. I've done horrible, horrible things. I lost my mother 7 months ago after a year and a half of being clean off of meth. And it put me into such a downward spiral that there was no way for me to see any kind of light anywhere. I had locked myself into my camper, done nothing but get high constantly every day. I don't understand how I'm still alive. But through one person's self-sacrifice, I mean literally sacrificing everything, their morals, everything they believe in, it showed me that God is still trying to reach me. I surrendered my life about 4 days before on Facebook, of all places, and told God I will go wherever He calls me to go. Do whatever He calls me to do. And instead of telling Him no about this, I am getting out of my comfort zone, and I will explain a little bit of what I've been through. I have, at the young age of 11, I started using meth. I was smoking pot before that. I think I started at 9. By the time I was 13, I had broken into so many houses, stolen so many vehicles, and finally it turned into me doing an armed robbery and assault and battery on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon intent to kill. So with that being said, I did 5 years. I spent from 13 to 18 locked up. Now, finally, about a month and a half ago, after surrendering, God has opened my eyes and my heart to a whole new life. Nothing about me is the same. Nothing. I mean, I went from being so depressed and so doing everything I could to just destroy everything about me, praying for death. I mean, I'm talking walking down the middle of the street in the middle of the night in camo, hoping someone would hit me, to now I see nothing but light around me. I have a wonderful relationship with my children now, closer than we've ever been. And speaking of my children, I've been so inconsistent in their life due to drugs that I see the effects now of what it has had on them. And I want that to be forgotten, but it can't. It was through all that I am now trying to be a wonderful parent, a wonderful father, and stepping up, finally doing what I need to do. I'm not attending NA meetings. I'm not attending AA meetings or Celebrate Recovery like I have before. I've been through all those programs and chose not to let them work. But I still use bits and pieces of every program I've been into to continue moving forward. The main thing that I found that works is prayer. I'm in constant prayer every day. And yeah, times get rough, so rough. You know, I'm in a situation now that I've felt so much rage in the last 2 weeks, but God allowed it to test my faith to see if I was going to go to with my first thought, which is, oh man, I'm a mile from where I can go get high. I could walk right over here, get spun out, numb everything about myself, and pretend nothing ever happened. Never have to worry about it. I won't have to feel, I won't have to think. But that's not what I'm here for anymore. I'm here because I want to reach people that feel like I do. Feel like there's no way out of where you're at. That there's no way up. And I'm living, breathing proof that no matter the situation, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what goes on or what happens in your life, you are better than what you were yesterday. You are better than what you were this morning when you woke up. You can always better yourself and better your life, no matter what. I'm proof of that. I've always, well, not always, say the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been such a positive person. Even through my mother's death, which crushed me. I've never felt pain like that before in my life. It crushed me. I didn't think I would recover. I used so much meth, hoping it would kill me. You know, I would ask God, why? Why did you take her? You know, I've been a piece of crap my whole life, done nothing but destroy everyone and everything around me. Why did you take such a good person? But it wasn't until finally, after months of using so much that I'm seriously surprised my heart did not explode, that God answered me. She, still in her death, I'm still learning from that. God used that tragedy, the one thing that finally broke me so much, for He could build me up how He wants. To bring me to this point in my life. I'm still learning. I am, as they put it, I'm still, you know, a newborn crawling, trying to learn to walk. I stumble, I fall, I allow my anger to get the best of me. You know, but I have 3 wonderful children that no matter what, no matter where, whether they're having troubles or I'm having troubles, all they have to do is remind me, Daddy, can we pray? Whether it's over my frustration towards them or towards the situation, or if they're feeling some certain way. You know, we turn to God as a family, and that's what it takes. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video this time. But just know that no matter how rough it gets, no matter how hard you think it is, I tell my children all the time, the more you struggle through something, the harder something is in your life, the greater the rewards once you overcome that. And that's very important. Just remember that. You know, the harder something is, the greater the reward. If it's something that seems too easy, I don't think you'll learn from it. Well, I know I never did. So, all I ask is that when you are struggling so bad that you feel like there's nothing you can do, no way out, there always is. There's always a way out. There's always something better for you on the other side.